Hello, welcome to the Impact Wrestling Turning Point 2020's review with me and Ellie. How are you doing today, Ellie?
Hello, Tom. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very, very well.
I'm doing good.
I'm glad.
By the way, I forgot to say that.
Well,
I'm dead.
yeah. Well,
I have brain
first off,
damage.
I must do a formal apology because I forgot to do a Dead Space joke at the end of the SmackDown review.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, how dare you, Tom?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'm about as disappointing as Dead Space 3 was.
Yeah, that is true. Like, how dare you, Tom? How dare you?
I know.
You need to be punished.
Definitely.
Punished. I
Put
don't
me
know
on
what
a
the punishment
spaceship
is,
with
but
the
you need to be
aliens.
punished. Yeah. You really need to be punished somehow.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the review. We watched Turning Point, which was an alright little pay-per-view event, weren't it?
Yeah, it was alright.
It picked up towards the end, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well,
Too
let's
bad
start
I was
off. We
tired the
had
entire time.
Sean Davari, as you know from WWE, known Davari, versus Eddie Edwards. Boston Knee Party for the win. The match was a fairly good opening. I'd give it a 2 point. I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah, maybe like a 2.6, yeah.
Yeah.
The match was just there.
It was there. It was a good opener.
Right.
It was there to give Eddie Edwards a good win, to be honest.
Yeah.
We then go to Jordan Grace and Tenille Dashwood facing Taya, Valkyrie, and Rosemary. Grace and Dashwood are trying to get along to become tag team champions, potentially. Grace tried to make a tag, but Dashwood was taking selfies. Grace got beat by Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. Again, the match was alright. I'd give this a 2.5 out of 5. A fairly average contest, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe like 2.5, yeah. It's decent.
Yeah, could have been better. Just I think it was more to sell the fact that Jordan and Tenille were not going to get along.
Yeah. Maybe for that.
We then go to Hornswoggle, known as Swoggle, versus Brian Myers. Myers beat the shit out of him for the most part, and then Myers eventually won. Beat him down after the match, and Crazy Steve made the save. The match was... It was Swoggle getting beaten up for like 10 minutes. What do you want me to say?
It gets a solid 5 out of 5. Amazing match.
5 out of billion, yeah. I don't think I can give the match a rating. It was there to show Brian being a psychopathic asshole.
See, this is exactly why Impact is better than every other wrestling show. You get Hornswoggle getting beaten up. Isn't that just amazing? Just wonderful.
It did what it needed to do.
Just what I wanted in my life.
Cody Deaner's looking for someone. The Deaners are looking for Johnny Swinger. Eventually, they find a fanny pack that belongs to Johnny Swinger and has a gun inside of it. Did Johnny Swinger shoot Johnny Bravo, or was it planted? Dun dun dun!
God.
We'll have to find out next week on Impact.
This is scary now. My hands are shaking right now. No, you can't see it, but my hands are like really shaking. I'm actually, like scared. I feel like someone is gonna die.
Yeah, hopefully not Johnny Bravo because he's in a coma right now.
Yep.
Then we had Chris Sabin and James Storm teaming up to take on XXXL. Sabin and Storm hit stereo super kicks to win the match. It was a fairly average tag team match. I'd give it 2.75 out of 5.
Yeah, it was alright. Maybe like a 2.6 as well for this one. I don't know. It was alright.
Yeah.
Most of the matches on this show were just alright for me. None of them particularly amazed me, but most of them I just found at least like alright,
Yeah. We then go to the X Division Open Challenge. Rohit Raju facing Cousin Jake. Rohit Raju got beat down for most of the match, but somehow managed to win the match. It was alright.
Somehow. Yeah, it was. I would give that
a 2.5 out of 5. Fairly average.
I think I actually somewhat enjoyed this match more than the others, so I give it maybe 2.75 out of 5.
Yeah. Then after the match, Eric Young came down to the ring with former All Japan Triple Crown champion Joe Doering. Never heard of him, but they beat down the Dinas. The guy looked pretty impressive, so I think he'll be a great addition to the Impact roster.
Yep.
We then go to TNA champion Moose versus Willie Mack for the TNA championship. Moose beat the shit out of Willie Mack until the referee stopped the match. After that, Moose continued to beat on Mack. Referee reversed the decision, so Willie Mack won. Overall, the match was, well, Moose kicking the shit out of Willie Mack for the most part. It was really good.
Yeah, I actually really like this match.
I'd give it a 3.25 out of 5.
Yeah, this is potentially the match of the night for me, so yeah, probably about...
Nowhere near for me.
Oh, really? Oh. I'd say it's probably a 3.2 maybe, yeah, as well.
We then swiftly move on to our tag title match, the North versus the Good Brothers. Magic Killer for the 3 count. Your winners and new TNA Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Good Brothers. So yes, the Good Brothers won the championships. Match I'd give a 3.25 as well. It was a pretty entertaining tag match.
I'd give it maybe a 3. I wasn't paying too much attention to the show at this point because I was just very tired. But yeah, the past I watched this match, it was actually pretty decent. So
yeah,
probably be a 3.
We then go to Jordan Grace trying to get into Team Neil Dashwood's locker room. Dashwood and Caleb with a K show up, mock her. Grace storms off. Alicia Edwards shows up and says her name should be Jordan Disgrace. And then they align as a tag team. So it's Dashwood and Alicia Edwards as a tag team. The Jordan Disgrace was actually kind of a funny pun, to be honest.
Yeah. Although it's something called bullying, which I agree with.
There wasn't much bullying, luckily. But yes, they're
kidding.
together. We then go to my match of the night. The Knockouts Championship match, Shu Young versus Gianna Perazzo in a no DQ match for the women's title. There was a lot of weapon shots. It was really good. And then Gianna managed to pick it up, the victory, with a cradle pile driver. So 2 championships have changed hands so far. Will the last? Well, you best find out. But yes, what did you think of the Knockouts Championship match?
This is a pretty good match from the most part.
I'd give it a 3.75 out of 5.
Oh, yeah, that's a very good rating, actually. I'd say maybe a 3 or 3.1 out of 5.
Yeah, fair rating. We then go to a match that I don't think delivered as much as it could have. It's Rich Swann versus Sami Callihan. Rich Swann retains his championship with a super kick. I'm going to give the match a 3.75 out of 5. Again, really good match. Just these two were capable of much more, in my opinion.
Yeah, this match could have been a lot better. It was a good match, but it 100% could have been a bit better. But yeah, I'd say probably a 3 out of 5 for me. It's pretty.
I'm going to drop it 3.5. I preferred the women's match.
Fair enough.
Overall, I would give this pay-per-view event a 5 out of 10. Average. It didn't displease me, but it didn't massively please me either.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything that made me want to re-watch this pay-per-view again.
Yeah, I think this is the only Impact show that I've actually been like somewhat. It was good, but it could have been a lot better. I think that's the way I feel about Johnny.
They kept on the gun thing with Johnny Bravo and everything, and that was good.
Yeah.
That made me want to tune into Impact, but the rest of these matches didn't deliver what I thought they could deliver as matches.
Yeah, exactly. I'd say maybe it's somewhere between like around a 6, maybe.
Damn, you're more generous than I am.
Maybe a 6.2.
Damn.
Out of 10, maybe.
There we go.
Maybe.
Ellie enjoyed it more than I did. I mean, it was an alright night of wrestling, just very missable if you never bothered watching it. The only thing to really watch is the championship changes.
I think the problem with this show is the matches had more potential than what it turned out to be. I think that's sort of my problem with it, but even then, it's still actually a decent show.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
I'm just slightly disappointed.
You know what was also disappointing? Dead Space
What?
3.
Yes, it
Because they
actually
left
was.
the fate of Ellie Langford unknown.
So sad.
Hashtag get EA to be charged for murder.
Yeah. We should 100% have a lawsuit against EA.
Definitely. There you go. I did the Dead Space joke for anyone who missed it last time. It got done at the beginning and the end, so we made up for the lost one last time. I do apologise for everyone who likes the Dead Space jokes.
Yeah, you must apologise,
They
Tom,
really need to
because
make more
otherwise
games so
we're
I can have more
mad at
jokes.
you.
Yes. Well, like, share, subscribe, and we shall catch you all later. Boy.
Goodbye.